Be a friend!
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 On this episode, I decided to highlight a very special nonprofit organization that I work for called the Be Kind People Project. I'm highlighting Liz Cush and Ivory Myers, two people who I see as mentors on my road with Be Kind.
What do you do?
I do a lot. Let's see.
What do you do?
I work for the Be Kind People Project full-time, and I also teach outside of that. So I'm a lyrical dance teacher at Youth American Dance Academy.
I'm a dance instructor at a studio in Anthem. It's called Diamond Dance Works. I'm a husband. That's a big thing that I do. A youth mentor and choreographer. I work for the Be Kind People Project. That's like my everyday 9-to-5 job.
And with Be Kind, I wear a lot of hats. I'm not only a performer, but I also do all the research and analytics side of it. And then, of course, helping lead programs. So doing program outlines, training new leaders, all of that. So there are a lot of hats within my one full-time job that I feel like it's like 3 totally different jobs.
Nice. Have you always known that this was it?
I would say I knew that this step was in my career path, basically. Ever since I started with Be Kind as a crew member 3 years ago, I saw it, from the very beginning.
I guess I can't say that I've always known. I know I've always had like a passion for like music. When I was about like 25-ish, I liked working with the younger generation. But yeah, I didn't imagine that I'd be married. I got married at 28. I didn't think I'd be married at 28. I didn't think I'd be kind of mentoring and big brothering, students and just kids who have a desire, have a passion, or just don't have someone to speak into their life and don't have someone to encourage them and kind of challenge them to grow and be the best at what they do. Be the best at what it is that they're doing.
Nice.
My major at ASU was a psychology major, so I wanted to combine, psychology, working with kids, and dance, and somehow this kind of folded it all into one and became even bigger than what I thought it was going to be, but I definitely knew it was in the path and in the works of after I graduated.
So have you experienced any struggles in your career path thus far?
Just personally, where I've been at in life has really reflected myself in my workplace, and I try to not let it, but it definitely has, and I think that's something that people don't realize is that, you need to take care of yourself first, because if you don't, it'll reflect your career.
So in 2005, I had a tumbling accident. So I went up for my back tuck, my shoe came off in the air, my sock foot landed first, and I kind of slipped and went forward and kind of went head first into the floor. And so I banged out a couple of teeth. I fractured my nose and dislocated my jaw. It was just really, it was really detrimental because I was just like peaking, I think, and kind of just like getting a taste of like the professional dance scene. And so I had to just, fight through it, push through it, go through the necessary surgeries and reconstructing of my face pretty much. And, here I am, smiling and tumbling again,
Why do you do what you do?
Why do I do what I do? Because everybody needs help. And that's why I'm always drawn to these philanthropic kind of roles, because that applies to kids too. Kids need help even if you don't really see it. And in this case, it's really cool because you get to instill amazing values that they need from a young age and on. And it's so important. Mental health is a really big issue, and I think this can be, a great asset to those with issues like that. It's a very personal issue to me, and I think that applies to what I want to do in the future as well, is just really work with mental health and, children who might not get that assistance and who might not get these values that Be Kind or other organizations are helping teach them.
What do you have to say to people who doubt their dreams because of what others think, and just what kind of inspiration can you give to them?
For sure. Believe in the power of your life. your life is full of lessons, full of tips and keys that might help unlock greatness in someone else. Another big, huge piece of advice that was given to me is your gifts and your talents will never take you where your character won't keep you. So you can be the dopest dancer, you can have you could be the greatest at something, you have so much skill and this and that, but if you're not a person of integrity, if you're not a person of respect, if you're not an honorable person, you know, if people can't trust you and count on you or take, you know, just have value in your word, then they're not going to want you around to do what it is that you have, you know, the skills to do. So yeah, your gifts and your talents won't take you where your character won't keep you. So
Boom.
act right.
Drops mic. Getting to work for the Be Kind People Project has been one of the most eye-opening experiences that I can have going into my post-grad life. I've been able to use my passion for working with children and dance for a good cause, and I've got to meet a lot of really good people along the way. I would definitely say that Liz and Ivory are among the many good people that go into this organization and make it what it is, and I look forward to working with them for a long time.
Now, turn to your neighbor and give him a big high five. Now turn to your other neighbor